Hey! What up, everybody? It's the Normies, and we're back to watch more Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live-action Netflix series. Into the Dark, episode 4. We're on episode 4, and I think we're gonna boomy it up.
No, we're gonna meet the blind bandit this episode. That's why everybody was so mad about it.
I hope this starts with boomy.
Got it. That
So people are mad about this episode or the third episode?
It's Into the Dark, and we obviously run into the secret tunnel. What? You guys thought otherwise?
I don't know. Into the Dark could be tough as well.
No, the tough is season 2. That'd be way jumping the
fair
show.
enough.
Yeah, I was doing a fuck around.
Okay, thank you.
Names.
Stillfire Nation Renna.
Surge.
Navi.
Chris Johnson, the Immortal.
Earthbender Marquetta.
Hey, Mickey.
I'm Earthbender Spidey.
Oh, there's more Earthbenders. Is there no Airbender? But you a Waterbender, right?
Today, you know what? I'm gonna keep it up. I got the Water Tribe shirt. I am a Waterbender. Plus, let's be honest.
Waterbender.
I'm a Waterbender. Let's be honest. If it's raining, you know I'm bringing down the spikes on you. All right, you know I'll go some Ninja System, Sub-Zero shit. You know me, boy.
I'm an Airbender.
Surge has been Airbender. Oh, Avatar on the
You're
select
not
profile like
dressed
forever.
like one.
Yeah, on everything.
You're just like a rave bender.
Rave Bender.
Mushroom bender.
Oh my god.
Friendly mushroom. Oh, he better kill that. I can't wait for that. What I was gonna say last episode is for Ember Island players, if they make it that far, wouldn't it be hilarious if they cast the M. Night Shyamalan people to play themselves?
Oh my god.
I was thinking either that or the actual voice actors.
Oh, that would be good too. That would be great.
It'd be pretty funny.
Guys, this is not Marcus Substitute. If you're watching us, guess what? It's actually on Netflix Original. Go check it out there. Also watch the cartoon. I don't think we have these episodes ahead on a Patreon, but like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying us since from the very beginning of our Avatar journey. This is very creepy. What the fuck is happening? Why?
I just want to watch you work, homie. Yeah. You're doing your thing, bro.
Active listening, you didn't hear anything that I said.
I did. You said it's not a market substitute. Support the OG content. Feel free to support the Normies.
I didn't say any of those words.
That was really well
She said it might not be on Patreon.
I said it very different.
Participate in polls.
There's been a mistake. The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice.
Ooh.
Earth Kingdom's
General
It's
Ira.
gonna be a Zuko episode.
It's good to see you, young Avatar.
Are you a bad guy or what, man?
He started the fight and left you behind and ran away. I'm really starting to see what kind of person he is.
Look at this guy.
Bro, you didn't see that when he threatened to destroy the kids in the waterfront?
Is it true? Were you working with the enemy?
Oh.
Daddy.
You know what it means to make hard choices. Your father had to leave your family to go to war, leaving you just a boy.
Sokka.
I found him. Exit prison.
Locked up. Don't let me in.
Angcon. Convict music. Announce that you...
Oh, Jesus. Y'all didn't hear that?
Did he just cook that dude? He's dead, right?
Yeah, that dude's face has been
He did
incinerated.
something?
Now that's what I call a burning bush.
Oh my god.
Go to hell.
Satar, baby! Into the
Yeah,
dark. Into the
very
dark.
Satari.
The guy playing Boomy is Indian, too. We've seen him before. On
Hey, how many years ago?
Hey, let's go.
Young Boomy.
Yay!
Hey, nice. He looks very familiar to this kid.
What are you talking about? Looks exactly like
How
the Sky
old is
It's
Boomy?
supposed to be a badger ball.
112.
112. See?
Yep.
My brother, the Fire Lord, sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters. Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
Oh, shit.
That's.
Zuko's victory lies not in winning the war.
You could show him this isn't the way. He owes you that much.
It is I who owe him far more than I can ever repay.
Is that Tears of the Leaves, the music playing? Just a little
A
bit?
little leaves from the vine.
Deep in the
Leaves
heart
from
of
the
the mountain, surrounded by solid rock. The Avatar's lost.
Dude, you gave up too fast.
What about the tunnels?
Hey.
Tunnels?
No.
The secret tunnels.
Hey!
They said
Said
the
that the
thing.
founders of the city used them.
If I could figure out a way to get them through the tunnels, there's nothing I can do about the palace guards.
We'll worry about that. Just help us get inside.
Only Chong knows, man. Ask Chong. Oh.
Where are you taking him?
Who's gonna sing the song?
Maybe no song.
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war.
That's fucked up.
I come to the pit.
You're not as lucky. You're going to see the king.
Yeah, exactly what we wanted.
The Firebenders made it clear, any resistance and they'll send everything they've got at us.
Let them come.
Hey.
The Avatar has returned to the world.
But he's in a
It's time
prison.
to stop hiding.
Y'all can't
Let's go,
just...
Teo.
Yeah, but he's in a
It's time to
prison.
fight.
Right?
Dot gang, man. Fuck it.
He doesn't want to fight. Everybody's always just
Flopsy.
calling his fight for him.
Hey.
You guessing he's gonna be fucking stacked?
Lotus root, pine bark, dried jasmine.
Casted well.
Sound like Grinch.
Young and old Boomy.
Tea?
Okay.
He is the master of all four elements. The savior of the world. The Avatar.
Why is he giving me Jim Carrey vibes?
And he's very, very good at rock skipping.
So, fuck, you know that.
Boomy?
Hello, Aang.
Oh,
Boomy!
Come on.
Throw him a feast.
Okay.
Alright, he's 112. He's a little lost in the sauce.
You guys think he's just like ripped for the later part?
I think it has to be, right?
Isn't
be.
Boomy stacked?
Yeah, bro. Just a
Because if it's not Boomy.
brick shit house.
Hey.
There
Water
it is.
pouch.
How long has that water been in there?
Doesn't matter. It's a weapon.
The dirtier the water, the better of a weapon it is, right?
Bro.
I would just be straight sewage.
Yeah, put straight
Slap
poo
you
on
Jet.
with mold.
God.
You betrayed us.
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are.
Bro, get beat.
One crew. Dude, get out.
You're fighting because of hate. Just like the Firebenders.
I am nothing like the Firebenders.
You literally use explosions.
Dude. Exactly.
she's Sokka trained.
You better just freeze him. That's the best move you got, right?
Nice.
Hey!
That was great.
Yeah.
Don't touch
Goodbye,
me.
Jay.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That was
Okay, buddy.
I was assigned prisoner transfer duty, but I'm late.
The old firebender was taken to the pit. The other one's still here.
Choice.
You're just gonna stand there? What are you gonna do?
Damn, anger Uncle Iroh.
For your meal, I offer you two choices. Short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth.
Looks fine.
The other, seaweed stew. Heard it really helps with your complexion.
Well, this is obviously Surge in about 100 years.
I'll take the
It's
stick.
Mickey.
So, frozen in an iceberg.
Iceberg was
Weird,
holding
huh?
lettuce.
That must have been...
But it's not iceberg lettuce.
No, it was a
Yeah.
nightmare. All the airbenders were wiped out, and I wasn't there to help them.
Oh, those monks were always a bit flighty.
They were air fried.
And it might happen.
God damn.
Which is why you need to let me go. So I can save the waterbenders.
Let us leave.
Yay, he said that thing.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Booby.
Challenge accepted.
What? Why?
He said we're fighting. I don't care what he said.
We gonna
He could have
scrap.
said good morning. He'd been challenge accepted.
This can't be right.
This was the only opening in the mountain. Listen. Do you hear music?
Please.
I mean, yes, they have to, man.
Come
They
on.
have to.
Come
They
on.
have to.
Okay.
Cave hippies!
Yeah.
But Aang isn't with her, man.
Yeah, so wait a minute.
How is a true love kiss gonna open the
She'll have to
fucking...
kiss her brother. Hey.
Oh, Sokka actually likes these guys.
He got rid of him.
He found them very annoying in the episode. Hilariously so.
That was all kinds of right. So what are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
We're doing what
No, we're just
doing.
cooling it, man.
Right, but that's what we're all about. Harmony, music.
This is hilarious.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know why Sokka's annoyed.
If these guys are okay being here,
There it
tunnels
is.
probably aren't that bad.
Tunnels. No, these aren't the tunnels. Those are the tunnels.
You should probably see this. It's a tale of two lovers.
There it is.
Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages. They learned earthbending from the badger moles.
The big bad badger mole.
They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. Love is brightest in the dark. Remember that. Especially if you're going to go
Sokka
into a
has to
dark
kiss his
void.
Maybe Zuko will be here.
It'll be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Right.
Except
such
fear
thing as angry
itself.
spirit.
Hey, secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Hey.
Wow, we got secret tunnel so early.
Full compliment fire all over the north.
That's where I need to go.
A word of advice, the direct path is not always the best path.
Creepy crystal.
There it is.
Ooh, what is this?
Another game. Gemini.
Shiny.
Oh, God.
I mean, that feels like it could stab you.
It's gonna come back again.
It's so pretty.
Maybe I just wanted a bite of rock candy.
You're so... Oh, my God.
Ooh,
This
this
way.
way. A badger mole? Yeah.
I wanted the hippies to be bothering Sokka like this whole time, like they were on their show. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Love is brightest in the dark. Get it? It was a clue.
God damn it.
So,
Asaka, wait!
Katara, what is your problem?
My problem is you're not taking me seriously.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
That's not what happened.
You should have never talked.
What did she say?
Brother sister shit.
Dad put me in
You're
charge.
not Dad!
Yeah, familial love will, you know,
We better get going.
light it maybe, you know. Brother and sister. Hopefully this isn't the Game of Thrones thing they were talking about.
I don't even eat that stuff.
The show
that
just...
would be so awful.
Yeah, we're doing
Like
it.
what?
Oh, do it. Pour it on the ground. Oh, yeah.
You are a cunty chan.
It's going to be great when we beat his ass.
Firebenders don't need water, right?
Yep, that is how
Is
it
that a
works.
thing?
Well, don't
What, for
throw
real?
away your.
Oh,
Just
got
in
an
case,
apple.
just in case you didn't know he was an asshole. Here we go.
No,
Bite it.
Bossing say the city had to ration fresh water after the first year of the siege.
I mean, they have a reason to be mad at him though.
I mean, siege for 600 days is crazy.
My brother, though, he was on watch the night you torched the eastern wall. By the time we put the fires out, there was nothing left of him to bury.
Yeah, fire does that.
Damn.
We were at war. I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
He's like, I was just better than you. You don't need to call me names.
I can still smell smoke when I go to sleep at night. Never really goes away.
Well, now I'm less excited for the fight.
You can tell.
Oh!
So Iroh has so much remorse for that. You just see it on the actor's face. He's doing a great job.
Oh, it's true, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
You have no humanity.
A little lip quiver.
Oh.
Is it true he abandoned the siege?
Yes.
So his son dies a hero and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Y'all.
Y'all some chatting ass
I
bitches.
know.
Over
The chattiest, the
Brother.
funniest.
What a great honor for you and for Lieutenant to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
So fucking pointless. It's wild.
Lieutenant
The song.
gave me this. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things.
That's cute.
there. Damn, I love this version.
Lieutenant never needed it because he was the strongest person I knew.
What I said about you and Dad.
Oh, here we go. They're going to hug and find a way out.
That's not right. We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
Bending badger moles, Batman.
Listen.
Boomy. All these challenges, games, tests, none that make any sense. This isn't who you are. The Boomy I know is a fun-loving, happy kid.
Oh, that was
who loves
100
to
years
skip
ago.
rocks. I believe that kid is still in there.
It's all about games with you, isn't it, Apple? Okay, let's play one final game.
Your breath is rank.
This would be so.
As
Yeah, he
promised,
looks all decrepit right now.
Yeah.
you versus me.
Got that old man strength.
God.
To the death.
Why death?
My man's
crazy how
112. You take a hit.
I knew the crystals were wrong.
Can we do I told you so later? Any chance I imagined that?
Oh my god.
Damn.
Magical.
Oh.
Jesus.
They're
God.
adorable.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna walk anywhere.
Damn.
Nice.
Absolutely worked.
Woo!
You just took that in the chest, buddy?
Oh.
Oh, that?
Do it.
No, what's wrong with Why do people say this? No.
It's probably tired
We've
of
all
this
seen enough
long
death.
war. Oh!
What the fuck you did?
That was an option?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pull it out, dude.
Burn it.
We have to leave now.
Can they cauterize themselves if they have fire resistance?
Yeah. I don't think they have fire resistance because Zuko's been burned, so.
That's
Yeah, we also got smacked by a daddy strength fireball.
Right away. In the eye.
In the eyeball. Oh, holding hands.
What's going on? Are we dead?
Love is brightest in the dark.
It was the power of
It is family love.
It wasn't about the crystals. That's not what guided Oma and Shu through the mountain.
You kids want to learn some earthbending?
You kids want to know some magic?
Love is brightest in the dark.
Maybe they're not doing Aang and Katara ship.
So they respond to love.
I mean, it would look weird.
It just
She
looks
is
like he's so
At this
young.
stage in the game, yeah.
He can have a little crush on her at least.
Well,
Strong boy.
Or a destructive animal.
oh,
Damn.
Let's go, eh?
He moves like Aang pretty well.
2 feet.
You'd have known about that if you'd been around. But you weren't.
Quit giving him shit. Ah, yes, they did it. Same exact shot.
It's time for the games to end.
Bro, that's structural damage.
You just shrugged.
He's like, whatever, I guess.
Rumi, this isn't a game!
Yes, it is. One that requires you to make impossible choices.
There we go. Friends!
Hey!
Teamwork.
Nice.
You can rely on your friends. That's the only way I'm gonna save the world.
Yeah, that's what the lesson you learned.
I wasn't here for the world. Or for you. But I'm here now.
Aww, you boys.
Fire Nation forces are on the move. But we will be ready. Fortunately, a source tipped us off.
Yay, Sai.
It's time Mashu rejoin the war.
Yay.
But I do have one more challenge for you.
Roller coaster?
Good shit.
They're just like,
Oh my god.
They blow up. No, not Ito.
Are we cutting our hair? No, that's not. God, I miss you.
See, right? You're all in season 2.
I know.
But they have
I
been
mean,
like,
yeah, they're pulling stuff.
yeah, they've been pulling a lot.
It
So
seems we are always getting on or off boats.
Yeah, I like Zuko with his
Perhaps
haircut.
that is our lot in life, Prince Zuko.
Zuko's actor has grown a lot on me now.
Yeah.
And
it
at
has-
first I wasn't, but
This
now.
was a turning point.
yeah, it was.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you. Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey. I've come fully prepared. All the tea I need.
I don't need a babysitter.
How about a friend?
Could be a very long time before we return home.
Home.
He's like, I'm not really trying to be here.
Everything I need is on this boat.
you, Zooks.
My favorite duo
Like I said.
in the show.
I need
All the
this
tea I
version
need.
of Leaves from the Vine, man. It's so good. I'm feeling stuff. I'm feeling stuff with them, man. They're the best duo.
They're the best duo.
Yeah. I think these two are like the best.
I mean, they're the strongest fucking.
Because we're actually like spending time with them, just like
You
not
just saw the
doing
bison.
anything.
Yeah.
Like they're actually bonding. Like their journey feels more like a journey.
Nothing.
Yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Let's get you home.
Damn.
Look at him. He likes his uncle more. But in book 2, he will lose his way.
Oh.
This was a good episode.
That was a lot better than the last one.
That was really good.
You know what?
It was a lot better than the last one.
It was based on. Straight up. No, I'm not gonna hot take it. No, I'm gonna hot take it.
No, hot take it.
I'll take it.
Let's start with the hot take.
Yeah, Zuko and them, best part. The other stuff, meh.
I did not like Boomy.
I agree.
I did
Yeah,
not.
Really?
I feel like
I like Boomy.
I was a big
fuck
fan of
that
Boomy.
I thought he did pretty
Did he
well.
not remind anybody of like Jim Carrey / like the Grinch?
You guys don't
like,
think he
did.
I mean, the Grinch and
you
Jim
don't think
Carrey.
he
same.
I know,
Boomy?
but like,
I think it's
Like-
kind of. He was acting exactly like how Boomy does.
Yeah, I thought he was a good Boomy.
It's like the way they got to the lessons. I feel like this part felt, I don't know, the organization of it all and like the secret tunnel. Like maybe this one was mixing in stuff that didn't need to be mixed. Like we could have. Excuse me, I'm gonna burp. We could have
6 out of 10.
took out the fucking secret tunnel stuff and all the Badger Mole stuff and like just. No, I'm not saying that stuff's not good. I'm saying that could be pushed on
Something
until
else.
later.
Yeah.
And because like they kind of just show up there at the end to help, and it's like with the power of my friends, like I get it and all, but all that seemed but the stuff with Zuko and Iroh, that shit
that's
seemed
also
great.
like a really big iconic moment of the show to repurpose like that.
Yeah, I wanted the more hippies following Sokka around, but more importantly, I think it means they're not going to revisit Omashu in season 2.
So we'll
they
just
just
probably
wanted
hear
to
it.
get that
Okay,
done.
yeah.
You know, maybe they felt like it'd be retreading too much. 'Cause
Then I would've cut the
they're
hippies.
borrowing so much from them. I know. At least we got a little bit of them, but I do agree that there's a couple things. I thought it was a good episode, but I do. Maybe they're just not doing Aang and Katara because like them two in the Cave of Lovers was like a big moment.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is Boomy's lesson to Aang is like telling him to be a mad genius in the show and telling him like there's always a different way to approach the solution.
Yeah.
And then that comes into play in the very end when he like
Learns
takes
to
the
energy
bending
bend.
away.
Right,
So
like
it's
that's
like,
a pit. That should be.
I kind of like wanted that in there.
Yeah.
But it's the power of friendship lesson, you know, that's a tried and true.
I think they are going to do Aang and Katara, but I think
Season 2.
yeah, because these actors are going to hit puberty, so like I think they're going to like push that for later. Because right now it doesn't like
He's a baby.
he looks significantly younger than
You think they're gonna make it so like, oh, Sozin's comment is coming in 3 years, not like
Yeah.
instead of
We haven't
one.
even
Yeah.
heard about Sozin's comment, and I
so-
don't think they can wrap that up in a year. And I do think that once Aang's actor Gordon looks a little older, at least in the show, I don't know how old he is in real life, but once he looks older in the show, I think it'd be more appropriate because
Or
like
they're doing Zutara.
when she stands next to
doing Zutara.
Aang and Aang's like half
They
the
better not
size,
do
it's like
Zutara.
that. She would have to kneel down to kiss him.
They could do Zutara.
Here's I want to
like
start
that
out
in the show?
with the good things. Fight choreo, visual effects, S tier.
Oh yeah.
As always. They did bring a lot more heart in this episode. I really like the funeral scene because that's new, right? We never,
Yeah.
So I really like that.
And Zuko like sitting down next to
There's
him.
some things that the show's doing really well, but here's the disconnect. I think is like they're focusing a lot more on like the darkness of this world, like that conversation the Earthbender had with Iroh, and he's talking about like he can still smell smoke at night, and it's like that's cool. That's pulling some really good drama out of it. But then when it comes to like the heart and the lessons, they're just kind of brushing past it and like passing dialogue. So I think they're focusing on the opposite thing that made Avatar great. But you know, if it's its own property, they're trying to be a little bit more mature with it, then it works because I do like the drama that they're pulling out of it because there is a lot of implied violence in Avatar, but it's like that's not what it's about.
Like the earth knife in the back, I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit! Like
like-
I didn't even think about that as a once again.
Yeah, like but that's not what it's about though. But it's good. I like this a lot.
I'm thinking though that there are a few things that are like basically canon events that we're all thinking of, like when you were mentioning how those things that Boomy taught him in the animated series basically come at the end, where it's like, yeah, no, if he didn't learn that,
I forgot about that.
You know, what I mean, who knows how all of that could have turned out? So like, I feel like there's a lot that I can see why people were upset. I mean, you know, it's kind of, but if I'm watching it without comparing it to the other show,
then I'm on the ride.
Yeah, you know, what I mean,
That's
it was fun.
good.
It was good. I like I said, most of the time when I get done with an episode, I realize I would go back and watch all of them again to see how it all plays, how I feel if it like goes together. Kind of.
I liked his performance as Boomy though.
Yeah.
I thought he
he was funny.
Yeah, leaving the comparisons out of it, it's still like a fun ride. Like I want to watch the next one. I'm not I'm not so disinterested in it that I'm going to stop watching.
Yeah.
At this point, you know what I mean? Like it's still very entertaining.
Are we doing one by one?
Oh yeah, my bad. We did not do that.
We kind of abandoned it, but go ahead.
I mean,
there's something in my
Kitty
eye,
and
guys.
Navi. and
Kitty.
Brenna.
Mickey, did you say?
Okay.
I think this was one of my favorite episodes, and it was mainly because of the Zuko stuff. Because in the last episode, I was complaining about Zuko being just plain annoying, and like that. I know how the relationship between his uncle and him is developed. Like I wanted that, and we finally got it now. So the Boomy stuff I like a little less. So I don't know. Like for me right now, like Zuko and Uncle Iroh are carrying it for me.
For sure.
I think about the badger moles and the tunnels. I kind of liked it. I think they have to do it for the memes. They have to show Secret Tunnel for the memes.
Same like cabbages.
Especially if they're not going back. Like I'm pretty sure they're not going to go back to Amashu next season.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then yes, Sokka and Katara get some like sibling development, which is good too. You know, they had to have it out a little bit.
Yeah. Did you go?
On the darkness tip, I think showing that soldier talking to Iroh is really good stuff. I know that like it is a bit of a trope to try to make like this kids thing a little more dark, but I do think that shows that like he did hold a siege for 600 days. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, he did kill people, including this dude's fucking. And then you get that cut with Iroh losing somebody and being like, oh, this warship probably ain't exactly worth it. Sometimes people gotta learn that lesson the hard way, and then taking up with Zuko. Like I like that, and I like that the show was kind of it was asking a hard question there, like because it was painting. It's like everybody loves Uncle Iroh, but like here's this guy who has all the right reasons to hate him. Should he hate him? And like we kind of wanted to see him get whooped, but for me, I was like still a little less though. Like
I mean, want him to get whooped.
Like homie was like really like he has all the rights to be mad. Like he punched Iroh, and I was like that sucks, but also I mean you are the Dragon of the West, dog. Like
killed his brother.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't think it was him going any like too far with Iroh because like just knowing that what he did, and obviously it's war. Like you kind of have to do things that you don't want to, and that when Boomy said that, I was like, it makes sense. I wasn't a big fan of Boomy. I don't know why he looks like a perfect cast, but I think that the way Boomy reacts comes off better in cartoon than in real life. Like
very cartoony character.
Because the cartoony character. So I'm okay with the show being dark because I didn't think it is for adults. I don't think a kid should be watching this. They should really be watching cartoons. Even the cartoon is not for the kids show.
Are you saying
either.
that this isn't a kid show?
The cartoon wasn't for the kids show. Like this is clearly much more dark, and I think that's why maybe Aang is not as cheerful. It's fine. I'm not too over picky on that. I do think that Uncle Iroh and Zuko was the best thing about the show. I actually like teared up both times when the thing like the funeral thing happened because I think it was the song.
Yeah.
And we know what that song is. Like that song, I think if you've seen the cartoon, that hits much more home because the whole funeral thing when he's going up to the tree to like pay the homage.
Oh, yeah.
Like it has a way more feelings, and I'm curious to know somebody who only watching this how it hit for them. Because that song doesn't really mean anything right now. That's just a background soundtrack.
They might be building
for
it
us.
for next season.
Yeah, I think it's just a good soundtrack to have. And
It
then
is a
next
great-
season you'll hear like him sing it.
Yeah,
You know? Like
but
good
it's just
that-
like knowing now, like it hits harder. But I love that. Like that whole added scene was perfect. Was really good. Seeing Zuko like the way he did it, like their bond, it's great. I think that is exactly what's missing with the other characters. But at least maybe we'll get in later on. Maybe we're asking too fast. I think the first 4 episodes might have been like, here, get interested to watch it. We'll develop these characters.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, judging the episode on its own, I think it was fine. Like Boomy, like he was alright. I didn't have too big a problem with him. Maybe it would have been cooler if they revealed that Aang knew him at the end. Didn't even show the flashbacks. Just like Aang makes an offhand comment, like, "Oh, one of my friends made this for me when I was last in Amashu," and then. You know, I kind of like that reveal coming at the end, even though it was very obvious in the cartoon too. But I think the lesson of war hit, like how different people interpret war. Like there was a good theme in this episode, and then like how he was kind of forcing Aang, like, you have to make like one of these big decisions. People keep telling him this, and then he did it his own way. And sometimes you do need the thinking of a child. It's not so bad. Obviously, like it's childish, but the underlying philosophy of it's not so bad. If you can make it happening, then do it by all means. But yeah, that was good. They kind of jumped around time in the flashbacks, showing him at pre-Scar and then post-Scar. So I'm hoping that doesn't confuse new viewers, but
we haven't. I mean, it's in the trailer, so it's going to get shown.
Oh, I know, but like just
why would
just
it be
the jumping
confusing?
I don't know. There's like, wait, what is his bandage? I don't know.
I mean, they should know. Like, we've been
something
seeing
happened.
Zuko with Scar. Something happened. There was one without a scar. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's a mystery there.
They're burning through a lot of like really sweet moments, though. Like, so I'm just hoping that they can carry this emotion.
That's another thing is I know for a live action and for something that has like a 1 hour runtime, you need at least a A and a B story so you can like bounce back and forth. But I also think that's also working to their detriment, because with Avatar, each episode is like a contained story that has time to breathe. And here, like bouncing between the tunnel back to Boomy to like, we're following so many things per episode that it starts to feel a little
too much,
like jumping around.
Zuko and Iroh feel consistent so far, though.
Yeah. They are the best part.
Raina.
Who has seen Never Have I Ever on Netflix?
I unfortunately have.
Why are you just saying unfortunately? You know that's a good show. Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Number 2. Okay, so you get the teacher, her teacher, the English teacher, the one that ends up dating her cousin.
That's him, right?
That's Uncle Boomy.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That's so crazy.
Yeah. That's the Davy show, right?
Yeah.
Fucking...
I feel like everybody made some good points here. Obviously, the best thing right now is Zuko and his uncle. It was enjoyable. I still like it. This was a very cute episode, I think, because you got to see Sokka and Katara do their thing as siblings. You got to see Aang go back in time and essentially spend some time with his friend and all that. And you get to see them going down like and then having fun and finally like connecting and all. It was just cute. I know there's a lot of jumping around and there's all that stuff, but I think they have to do what they can do with the laid out plan, I guess, with the episodes they have. The secret tunnel and all, would have loved to hit on it more, like Serge said, but if they didn't do it now, then when, kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's good. Just excited to see these next future episodes, see where it develops.
Yeah, I feel like, how an Avatar cartoon, each episode has its own moral of the story. This one had like 3, I feel like. One, like the war is bad, and second one's like family love, and third was friendship, which was like kind of like thrown off it in the end, because like they show up, cool, okay, and all of a sudden like realize like, oh, he can do what he needs to do with the help of friends. It's important thing that was like, it seemed like
it could have had its own episode.
It could have been on its own. It was literally like half of it war is bad, like 1/3, like one half of that, whatever was left, it's like, okay, family love and then friendship.
I'm hoping they do still return to Amashu, so we can see it like Fire Nation occupied and everything, and the action set piece with Azula chasing them down the carts. That was really awesome. So I hopefully we return. But
I really like Katara's like part though, real quick, when she is developing her water bending more. She froze Jet.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
Jet.
Yeah, Jet was in this episode too.
I forgot Jet was in this.
Yeah, so she's really coming into her own and her water bending skills. So I like that, and how she stood up to like Jet. She's like, no, this was because of me, not you, kind of thing. Like, screw you, buddy.
So I think two things. One, this episode for me has the weirdness because I think the highs are so very high and the lows are so middle that it kind of throws it off. Like if the whole episode was about the same as like Boomy and them, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is cool, and I wouldn't be like had much to say. But like when you give me the Iroh shit, like it's so good that it's like, fuck, you're kind of hurting yourself here.
Yeah.
And also, we're halfway through. If there's 8 episodes, we're about to spend the last 2 episodes have to be in the Northern Water Tribe, right?
Yeah.
The last 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, because that's what has to end.
Got the Roku stuff.
So then
the
maybe
Spirit World, because we saw the
Hey Bye. So then we got Hey Bye, Roku. Those will probably be the next 2.
Blue Spirit, hopefully.
They're gonna mix one of those. They're gonna probably mix those, and then for the last 2, because there's so much that happens that the North. Like I feel like the last two is the Siege on the North.
Probably.
It's the swamp. Is in the first two.
No, that's season 2. Season 2 slaps.
it?
Because that's where they see the flying pig board, and he sees
man, what
stuff.
is season one
Warren
before?
Bossing.
So yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like we're about to be. There's 4 more episodes left, and they're all about to be.
I think I'm understanding maybe now more what the creative differences was with Brian and Mike leaving.
They probably take
because
their time.
I think they still wanted this to be for all ages. And while this is still for all ages, I just remember laughing more watching the original.
Yeah.
I don't like maybe the jokes aren't hitting as much.
No,
It feels like there's less jokes.
not laughing.
They're
as
just
much.
trying to be too serious.
I think
I mean, this is what kids are watching nowadays, though. Like,
It is,
wild
it
as it
is.
is to say, like, yeah, people are getting incinerated on Nickelodeon-related events.
yeah.
Like, it's this is good, but it feels unnecessary. Like you don't have to like it doesn't have to be the same thing as the original, but if you're not gonna capture the spirit of it, then it feels unnecessary.
I don't think we have to compare this hard anymore to it too. I think it's like it's obviously trying to do its own thing at this point. So like us,
Let's accept it,
we're not
yeah.
gonna like enjoy it if we keep comparing it. I think.
I think
You're
that's
right, you're
very
right.
true. Also, if you guys were kids, would you watch it?
I think this is for like middle school kids.
No,
and all.
if you were 12 years old, if you're the Aang's age, would you watch this? I'd be balls deep in this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think
Percy
it's
Jackson
doing its
probably
job.
has
Should
as
we
much.
should we make a pact for next episode to try not to
No,
compare at
I'm
all?
gonna
No,
make
there's gonna be comparison.
I'm
I
going
will
to make
not.
comparisons. It's,
This gonna be
there shouldn't be a
comparison.
hard rule about that.
I think anytime if you're adapting something from the other, it's gonna be changed, but there's always gonna be a comparison to that adaptation because obviously either A was really good, so you're fucking it up, or it was really bad and you're making it better. So there's never like, oh, that was really good and this was even better. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of adaptation come to it. But
I read this thing online that when the Lord of the Rings movies came out, people were shitty. Like there were online forums where like, I can't believe they left this
I was
out.
mad about
Where
it
was Tom Bombadil? Like
and it was so
people just
long.
and like, but by the time we're here now, with hindsight being what it is, people like worship those movies. And like I feel like right now, like we're trying to catch it all on the fly. That's what a reaction is. But like I think you let something sit and simmer and you get its time to see like if it stood its time, you know what I mean?
Bro, people are still
What did
angry.
he used to say that,
Lady
like-
Stoneheart, isn't it?
Bro, oh my
They're still asking for Lady Stoneheart.
Or even and same with Game of Thrones and I think
Harry Potter.
yeah, and he just always be like, Harry Potter's a dead series. Like, shit's done. It's dead. It's never coming back. But, like,
We have a
they
TV
putting out the
series
games.
now.
They're doing a TV series. Like, you know what I mean? But he wasn't exactly wrong when he was saying it then because they hadn't done really good for adapting. It's like, I don't know. Time tells. We're just trying to figure this out in the moment. We don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I mentioned this when we were on lunch, but I think that in this universe there is so much to cover. Like there could be a show about Kyoshi, there could be a show about Yang Chen. There could be a show about so many other things that didn't have to live up to the expectations that were delivered from this. So like, but you're trying to adapt the
Perfection.
most beloved like
Literal perfection.
cartoon into this, and so then like I mean then it's unavoidable. You will have to compare.
We will compare.
And
Every
and I feel like it's
episode.
it's just
It has to be.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
an impossible challenge.
Yeah.
if they're, I mean, there's no way to not do it. Like if they're gonna do like the Secret Tunnel was like totally different, and it's like, well, there's aspects of this that I liked here, and there's that. I'll give the show its praises when it like the whole like we keep going on about Zuko and Iroh, the funeral scene that was fantastic.
And
What
that was
is the
something
definition
added,
of
and that-
adaptation?
Yeah.
slapped.
There's that little
And
stuff
that was
we
new
didn't know.
thing.
When you adapt something.
Like, but like, you know, like, it doesn't say it's like it's gonna be like precisely the same. Like,
Nah, it
And
can
no,
always be.
I
it's
think-
like inspired.
Yeah,
you
I don't
know?
think the question is like, is it going to precisely that? Like, if you adapt to the same thing, there's going to be criticism, and you may do something that's even good. But I think if they have done Kyoshi, what Kelly's saying, like, then we wouldn't have compared it because like we have nothing else to compare
Yeah.
with. Besides that, we know these things that dropped here, we know these things have been dropped here. These are connecting with here, but then it wouldn't be that much criticism. They're like, oh, there's a whole new adaptation of a whole new world in the same universe that we didn't know.
I think maybe this is, again, a test pilot for Netflix. So like maybe we can get those Kyoshi shows and other shit if this works out. 'Cause,
Maybe.
Like, maybe
That's
they
what I'm
had
hoping.
to tackle this first. That's what the executives felt safest to do probably. Then like
Maybe,
a whole new story. And then maybe from the success, even the mixed reviews of this, they should try to greenlight some different projects.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is everyone watch this so that they can keep adapting.
Yeah.
So they can do some of the books.
And it's not bad. They're not doing a bad job.
No.
But it's just, it's not.
Yeah, it's just like it's got peaks and valleys. You were saying Pat is not a good control, but Spencer, our editor, his wife Amanda did not watch the original. She watched like 8 episodes of the original.
She's a better person.
And she said she's like really enjoying this.
Oh, okay.
So
Good to know.
if anything, it's never gonna live up to the original for us. But those people that are never gonna experience the original, because there are those people that exist. They just don't. I don't watch cartoons, bro. Those people exist, and if the story can reach them even in this way, I'm fine with it.
I used to be one of them. Now he watches cartoon and anime.
Got him.
Got him.
See you guys for episode 5.
Bye.
The path to be together. Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes. Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret tunnel.